Hello students, today I am coming with the new problem that is on large sample test. I taken again a question paper problem here. Here the question number 21st. A random sample of 1000 apples in a box has mean weight 187 grams and standard deviation 8 grams. A random sample of 800 apples in another box has mean weight of 188.4 grams and standard deviation 10 grams. Test the hypothesis that the mean weight of apples in two boxes are same. Test the hypothesis that the mean weight of apples in two boxes are same. Okay, so this is the statement. So this is called as here now. Okay, H naught, the hypothesis. What is the hypothesis here now? The mean weight of apples in two boxes are same. So what you have to prove here now? The mean weight of boxes in boxes are not same. Okay, boxes are not same. So here what are the information given in the question? I just gathered here. First one, x1 is nothing but 187 grams, the mean weight of 1000 apples. And x bar 2 means here now, that is 188.4 grams for 800 apples. Next one, standard deviation 1, here they given 8, standard deviation 2 they given here now 10. Next one, n1 they given here now 1000, that is a 1000 apples, and n2 means here now 800 apples. Now here what is a h naught? Okay, h naught is nothing but here now x bar 1 equals to x bar 2, x bar 1 equals to x bar 2. Okay, this is the null hypothesis, or you can call it here now hypothesis, that is mean weight of apples in two boxes are same. Then what is the alternative hypothesis here now? Alternative hypothesis should be here now x bar 1 is not equals to is not equals to here now I written as a weight equals to, I'll take here now x bar 1 is not equals to x bar 2. So here that is mean weight of apples in two boxes are not same. In two boxes are not same, that is the h1. H naught is mean weight of apples in two boxes are same here, and mean weight of apples in two boxes are not same, that is the alternative hypothesis. Next one, level of significance at 5%. In question, if they not mention what is the level of significance, we have to choose 5% as a standard level of significance. If they not given in the question, we should choose standard as a 5%. So what are the values here now? K alpha by 2 equals to 1.96 minus k alpha by 2 equals to minus 1.96. These are the values here now. Now this question is a two-tailed test, because the alternative hypothesis is not equals to. Whenever the alternative hypothesis we chosen as a not equals to, so the problem is called as here now the problem is called as here now two-tailed test. Now here that's why you should take here now k alpha divided by 2 is nothing but it's a two-tailed test. So what are the table values here now? Table values are 1.96 plus 1.96 and minus 1.96. Next one, formula is here now x bar 1 minus x bar 2 divided by standard deviation Okay, divided by square root of standard deviation square divided by n1 plus standard deviation square divided by n2, because the sample size is greater than 30, then it is called here now large sample test. So that's why I should take here now n by this one standard deviation square divided by n1 plus standard deviation square divided by n2. Now what is the x bar 1 here? X bar 1 is 187 and x bar 2 is here 188.4. Then what is the standard deviation square here? That is a standard deviation 1 square is 8 square and n1 is 1000. Next one, okay, standard deviation 2 square is 10 square and n2 is here now 800. So now 187 minus 188.4 equals to minus 1.4. Then 8 square here now will get 64. I taken as here now wrongly here. 8 square. Okay, 8 square here now are taken as a 80. So it is not 80 here now, it's a 64. 64 divided by 1000. 64 divided by 1000 plus 100 divided by 800. 100 divided by 800. Now here I'll take here now 64 divided by 1000. 64 divided by 1000 is 0.064. It is I'll take here now 0.064. So this is the the calculated value 64 divided by 1000. Next one, 0.064 plus 0.125. So the answer is 0.199, because 12 plus 6 it's a 18 and 5 plus 4 it's a 9. So the answer is here now square root of 1.99. So I'll take here now square root of 0.199. So it's a 0.4460. The answer will get here now 0.4460. 4460. Okay, the final calculated answer here now, that is 1.4 minus 1.4 divided by 0.4460. The answer is here now minus 3.14. The final answer is here now minus 3.14. Okay, now here the calculated answer is here now minus 3.14 minus 3.14 is minus 1.4 is less than minus 1.96 is less than 1 point is less than plus 1.96. okay, so here our calculated answer is minus 3.14 is here now lies outside the bell, okay, your diagram. That is, I'll just show you here now how it's done. This is minus 1.96 plus 1.96. okay, so minus 3.14, that is, this is minus 3.14. okay, so under this area this is called here now critical region. So this is called here now critical region. Under critical region, okay, the value lies here. Okay, the calculated value lies under the critical region. So that time what happens here now, we have to reject the H naught. What is H naught here now? Mean weight of apples in two boxes are no, okay, are same. So that is a hypothesis. Now it will be rejected. And what we have to accept here now? We have to accept the H1, that is mean weight of apples in two boxes are not same. So that's why conclusion you should write here now. The mean weight of apples in both the boxes are not same. So if you write this much here now, your question will be solved. So but you need to solve here now step by step. First one you should write H0, then you should write H1. Before that you should take the data given. First you should write data given, then H0, then H1, then level of significance, then formula, Z observation, then calculation, then the calculated value, and this one table values you need to evaluate. Then afterwards you should accept or reject the null hypothesis. Then finally is conclusion. Okay, so here I'll end the this one here now.